Here's my question. What the hell is happening in St. Louis? I know y'all keep thinking that I forgot about you. I did not forget about you. I got a lot of cities on my hit list. It's just so many different things that I want to tackle all at the same time. So we gonna get to that. But here's my question. St. Louis, what's happening? What's up, St. Louis? St. Louis, what y'all got going on over there? What we doing in St. Louis? They say that St. Louis is like the pit of hell. You know what's so funny about it, though? You see this woman that's at the bottom of my screen right here? This one right here? Guess who she is? Guess who she is? Guess who this woman is right here? This one right here. What up, Anton Holmes? What up? Guess who this woman is right here? This woman is the mayor of, correct, T-Mac 77095. She is the mayor of St. Louis. Her name is Tashara Jones. Her name is Tashara Jones. She is the mayor of St. Louis. St. Louis shouted. She was sworn in as the city's 47th mayor and the first black female mayor in the city's history on April 12th, 2021. April 12th, Tashara Jones was sworn in as the first black female mayor in the city's history on April 20th, 2021. She says transparency, integrity, and service defines who she is and how she did it. Since 2012, Tashara O. Jones has helped the city of St. Louis earn and save over $30 million and counting. A history maker on a mission, she served 2 terms in the Missouri House of Representatives and was elected as the first African-American woman in Missouri history to hold the position of Assistant Minority Floor Leader. She is also the first African-American woman to serve as treasurer of St. Louis. She went and got a bachelor's degree in finance from Hampton University and a master's degree in health administration from St. Louis University School of Public Health. A graduate of the Executives in the State and Local Government program at Harvard University's Kennedy School of Government. She served as vice president of public finance and for Blaylock Robert Van LLC, an investment banking firm, as well as an adjunct faculty at the Anheuser-Busch School of Business, Harris Stowe University, State University. Somebody said, is she thick, though? Yeah. Well, they do have her contact information here. But let's first talk about what's happening in St. Louis, because I can't put this at her feet. I can't put this at her feet yet. I have to first evaluate what the evidence is before we start to have a conversation. So this is some of the things that's been going on in St. Louis over the past 24 to 48 hours, ladies and gentlemen.
Your DoorDash app and you expect to get groceries or a good meal delivered to your doorstep. But when this DoorDasher showed up at a St. Louis woman's home, what he brought was terror. After trying to force his way into a customer's home, he's now charged with attempted rape.
First Alert 4's Nathan Vickers is live tonight in the Florissant area with this crime alert. Nathan?
That's right. A spokesperson for DoorDash told us that they want people to feel safe when they're ordering food or groceries on their app. They say they have background checks and some other safeguards in place. But people out here at these apartments have some concerns about the way they're ordering food, especially after what happened to one of their neighbors. The people who live along Summerfield Lane don't take safety for granted.
It's hard to even stay safe nowadays because you never know what type of person you're going to interact with.
This world is just, to me, is bad. It's turning bad.
According to charging documents, 23-year-old Trave Gaines made a delivery to an apartment here earlier this week. The documents state that he forced his way into a woman's apartment, then removed the victim's towel and grabbed her breast. The woman managed.
What in the devil is this? Wait. So let me hear this one more time.
You never know what type of person you're going to interact with.
This world is just, to me, is bad. It's turning bad.
According to charging documents, 23-year-old Trave Gaines made a delivery to an apartment.
I'm going to be honest with you. Travaine, he fit the description. Travaine fits the description. Now, I can't say whether he's guilty or not, but this is STL, shawty. Travaine fit the description. Is she answering the door in a towel? Why did she have a towel on when she came to the door? I mean, not saying that actually constitutes for being abused in an attempt, but I guess he seen DoorDash shawty answer the door and he said, okay, must be my birthday. He said, it's my birthday. You coming to the door to pick up your DoorDash in a towel? It must be my birthday. He couldn't help himself. That's what the allegations are saying.
Made a delivery to an apartment here earlier this week. The documents state that he forced his way into a woman's apartment, then removed the victim's towel and grabbed her breast. The woman managed to run away, but then the documents say she then received a FaceTime call from an unknown number. When she answered, it was the driver touching his genitals. It's the kind of horror story Asia Jackson.
All right, that's wild. That's wild. That is absolutely wild.
Tries to avoid on the other side of the business, too.
I think it's scary because I DoorDash on the side.
She and other neighbors prefer to play it safe.
Front door is the best way, and you come and get it from the front door later.
I prefer the customers to have it leaving outside the door because you don't know what type of customer you're going to run into.
A DoorDash spokesperson told us the company is working with police to hold Gaines accountable. They wrote, "We are horrified by this appalling and disturbing incident. This is something that no one should ever have to endure, and we are here to support this survivor however we can."
Don't hand it to me. I know you want to make sure your food's straight, but it's better to just leave it at the door. That's period.
Now, we found out that Gaines has no prior convictions, but DoorDash says that anyone who's been convicted of a sex crime or is on the National Sex Offender Registry will be banned from delivering for DoorDash. Right now, police have not told us whether there may be other victims in this.
He had to know her, though. He had to know her because when my DoorDash is contacting me and they saying, okay, listen, or somebody calls you, they call you from like a mass number. I don't even know if you can FaceTime on a DoorDash number. I don't know. It sounds weird. But I guess St. Louis is a little bit weird. Okay, well, let's see what's happening on the other side of St. Louis. I just want to see.
A major roundup of drug mafia suspects by the U.S. Attorney's Office. Tonight, more than 24 of the Metro's biggest suppliers are off the streets. First Alert 4's Russell Kinsall is following this story tonight.
Yeah, Corey, according to federal prosecutors, this was a drug distribution and money laundering operation. One suspect even charged with fraudulently getting a PPP loan during the pandemic. Now, according to the U.S. Attorney's Office, 34 suspects were indicted by grand juries, more than 24 arrested. In court, prosecutors said those arrested were either members of or connected to an organization called the Black Mafia Family.
St. Louis. Black Mafia family members got out of jail and they went right back to selling heroin and fentanyl and getting PPP loans up there in St. Louis. Hold on. The Black Mafia family, a lot of the members have now been freed from prison. Where's Blue Da Vinci at? Is Blue Da Vinci out? So you telling me 34 dudes didn't learn their lesson from the first time and they decided to get in the fentanyl game, get PPP loans and also, and the news spelled heroin wrong, but that's okay. Decided to get in the fentanyl. Ain't nothing like going to jail being over 40 for a second time. Ain't nothing like going to jail being over 40 a second time. You got to be kidding me. 34 suspects arrested, still part of the Black Mafia family, either connected to or was a part of it, and y'all selling fentanyl and heroin in St. Louis.
The criminal organization was involved in distributing fentanyl, heroin, methamphetamine, and cocaine. During a 3-month...
Wait. What college student is up here typing up all of this stuff, and why are they not spell checking this? Cocaine is spelled wrong. How you gonna get fentanyl right and then get heroin wrong and cocaine wrong? It's cocaina. And they laundered nearly $1 million that they know of. This is so dumb. This is so dumb. The editors is dumb. The people over there running fentanyl, methamphetamines, cocaina, and heroin over there in St. Louis is dumb. Getting out of jail and going right back to jail is dumb. Jesus Christ.
Period in 2021, the criminal enterprise laundered nearly $1 million. Now, the special agent in charge of the St. Louis FBI office said, Jay Greenberg said, quote, this week's takedown demolished multiple drug trafficking organizations, which were the main suppliers of methamphetamine, fentanyl, and cocaine into the St. Louis region. The feds say this was a long 4-year investigation. Multiple agencies involved, including the FBI, the DEA, U.S. Postal Inspection Service, St. Louis County Police, and an organization called the St. Louis Gateway Strike Force.
So this is what's happening over there in St. Louis. Y'all think y'all big meat, huh? Here, Larry Hoover. All right, so let me see what's happening on the other side of St. Louis. This is what they say is the culture over in St. Louis. Don't worry, we're going to do a deeper dive. I just want to kind of introduce y'all to where it is that I am standing and what it is that I'm discovering as St. Louis decided to fly under the radar. You know what? I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to tell you what the main things were that inspired me to start to go on this little bit of a hunt of what was going on. First, when I was bringing Chicago to the front of the congregation, y'all was getting so upset. Y'all were getting so bothered by the fact that I kept holding Chicago and Brandon Johnson accountable. Now it's spilled over, and now everybody want to pay attention to what's going on. Okay. And then I seen somebody in the chat, and they said, man, you need to address St. Louis because it's bad out here. I'm tired of this stuff that's going on out here. I said, all right, cool. I want to see what's happening over there in St. Louis. What's the word? I need to know what's happening in St. Louis. What's the word? Okay, I'm with it. And then I ran across a video / live stream that somebody had sent to me, and somebody was saying, yeah, man, I battled Anton, and he said that Chicago was this and so on and so forth. And he had a co-host on there, right? Because I see everything. People send me everything. And then the co-host said, man, I can't believe he ain't bring St. Louis to the front of the congregation. I said, what is going on with St. Louis? Is this a sign? Is this a sign? All right, well, let's see what's happening with the youth in St. Louis.
From last week's deadly mass shooting at a downtown party to a recent rash of car break-ins, we've been reporting on several stories involving youth crime in St. Louis in recent months.
Tonight, a new report is revealing disturbing data from the juvenile court system. Our Robert Townsend has more on the troubling trend. Robert.
Gigi Breitenfeld and her family have only lived in Soulard for 1 month. The St. Louis mom cannot believe they're now crime victims, allegedly as a result of a bad act by kids.
Certainly concerning because, these kids are young.
A neighbor called her after spotting several boys in her daughter's car. The 2016 Honda Accord was parked outside the family's home near 12th and Barton Streets.
These kids shouldn't even be out at that time of night.
Officers canvassed the neighborhood and detained 3 boys, just 13, 14, and 15 years old.
Anything can happen to them committing these crimes as well. They can be killed or hurt.
The teen-related car break-in comes as police continue searching for 5 gun-holding teens in this photo.
Ain't nothing like a good, you know what's so good about social media? Is that the police don't have to do a whole lot of work. All they got to do is wait for you to self-snitch. All they got to do is wait for you to self-snitch. So let's start from the back. You got baby Zion Williamson in the back on the upper left-hand side. You got what's my man that played for the Heat? That used to play for the Raptors. What's the dude that used to play for the Heat? That used to play opposite of DeMar DeRozan. He was the point guard. He played for the Heat now. You got Zion Williamson in the upper left-hand corner. You got Ja Morant on the lower right-hand corner. Police are searching for you guys. No, not Lou Williams is on the lower left-hand side. Kyle Lowry is on the So you got Zion starting from the top, going in a circle, going clockwise. Zion Williamson, Kyle Lowry, Ja Morant. I don't know who this little kid is. He need to be at home sleep. And then this is your future. This is your future. Y'all say that's Chris Bosh? Look at these idiots, man. Y'all said that's Lou Will, Dylan Brooks, Kyle Lowry. Well, we know who Zion is, right? My point is this, y'all. At what point do we throw the whole thing away? We seen Lil RT yesterday. Yeah, we seen Lil RT. Michael Irvin's son is a fake rapper gangster. All of these dudes is in here with their Nico draws on, and they got all of these guns and stuff, and they taking pictures in order to be able to be on social media. Huh? At what point do we throw the whole culture away? Who set up the props where they can stand on the bench in order to make sure that they seen? And the police are looking for you. And they need to arrest you. And we want to make sure that you go to jail and you get addressed accordingly. This is unreal, yo.
Investigators called them suspects in a recent deadly mass shooting at a downtown party. Interestingly, the new City of St. Louis Family Court report to the community is now revealing disturbing data when it comes to juvenile crime. It shows the number of felony referrals police sent to juvenile court jumped from 535 in 2021 to 878 in 2022.
Not quite 100%. What is that, about a 72% jump? 67% jump? Felonies, young dudes catching felonies early in life. Life is completely over, ruined. Posting guns. Allegedly did a mass shooting at a recent party, and all of them put the actual weapons up that they were shooting people with. These are y'all kids. This is your future. This is the black culture and black community. This is your daughter's future baby daddy. This is your daughter's future baby daddy.
Misdemeanor referrals increased from 459 in 2021 to 714 in 2022. And status referrals, such as curfew violations, truancy, and underage drinking, also jumped from 104 in 2021 to 158 in 2022.
We have to do something about it.
Clinical psychologist and Webster University professor Dr. Jamika Woody Cooper is not surprised by the trend.
Until we do something in our community about policing, better protection.
It's not, see, listen. To have these people with all of these titles, she had every single title on the back of her name: doctor, super security, master's degree, clinical psychologist, therapist, and she can't get a pulse on the fact that A, is single baby mamas raising monsters, B, is parenting, and C, it has nothing to do. Listen, my daughter has never had to have an interaction with the police in her entire life. Has nothing to do with policing. It has everything to do with the culture and the norms that we've now embraced in the parenting within the households. Listen to all of these names and on her title.
22.
We have to do something about it.
Clinical psychologist and Webster University professor Dr.
Clinical psychologist, Webster University professor Dr.
Jamika Woody Cooper is not surprised by the trend.
Until we do something in our community about policing, better protection, parenting, and access to guns, we're going to see this continue.
And people are trying to band together and, make the neighborhood and the city better.
Brightonfield tells me the young offenders caused $3,000 in damage to her daughter's car. Those 3 boys were turned over to juvenile court, and tonight police tell us they are still investigating this.
And they will be released tomorrow. And that's the reality. They will be released tomorrow. So, what's ma'am's name? Tashara Jones. Tashara, I need to know what's going on, baby girl. Tashara.
Good afternoon, Mayor's office.
Hi, my name is Anton Daniels, and I was looking to possibly do an interview with and try to get some insight on the state of the city for St. Louis, and I was wondering if the mayor would ever be available for me to either travel to or do a live stream with her.
Let me get you transferred to someone on our communications team, okay?
Sounds great.
Sure, one moment.
You have reached the voicemail box of Nick Dunn, Press Secretary for Mayor Tashara Jones. If you are a constituent calling with concerns, please contact the front desk at 314-622-3201. If this is a media inquiry, please leave me a message, or you can also email me at dunnen@stlewis-mo.gov. Thank you for calling and have a great day.
Hi, Nick. My name is Anton Daniels. I am a vlogger / YouTuber, and I'm trying to get some insight into the state of the city of St. Louis. I'm doing a kind of a series where, I go through and I kind of review different cities and try to understand what the economics, along with what the different problems that's happening within these different cities, so on and so forth. And, I'm from Detroit myself, and then I explore different cities. My history has been urban exploration. And so, I'm always just curious to kind of get some insight and some information based off of speaking straight from the horse's mouth, so to speak. So if I can in any way, shape, or form be able to speak with the mayor or sit down for an interview, I would more than welcome a call back at 313. If you can get back to me as soon as possible, I would absolutely appreciate it. Again, this is kind of spirit of moment, so I just kind of thought of this. And if we can mine this out together if you have any availability. But I'm looking forward to your phone call, and I thank you for being able to making yourself available to me. Thank you. I'll talk to you later. Bye. So, I am not necessarily expecting a call back, but if we just so happen to get a call back, I will keep you guys informed. And who knows? Maybe we're gonna be doing interviews with mayors.